Good afternoon, everybody. Archer1503 here, and today I'm going to be playing Tales of Berseria again. At the moment, I'm actually doing some testing too to make sure that everything is running efficiently. Since I just installed a liquid cool CPU cooler yesterday, I gotta put another fan in as well. But I haven't got to that. I gotta get more screws and a bunch of other stuff because they didn't include any. But so far, running this game. And just to see what the temperatures are like, I'm sitting at about 80 degrees. And my room is relatively hot. I'm in an upstairs area. It's, heat rises. It's generally hot. But running at 80 is not bad from all the research I've done. And now the system is overclocked I'm running at 4.5. It was originally a 3.3 unit. So, yeah, just a little bit of some computer stuff right there. Just want to throw that out there. I'm just going to check. I just want to check my temperatures real quick to see what even while streaming, and I just want to check these temperatures real fast. Even while streaming, my temperatures are still 93. So we're seeing a jump from the 80s to the 90s with the CPU load getting more for streaming and whatnot as well. So, I mean, that's good. That's not bad. I've done all the max testing on it. I have run so many stability tests. I did get it to crash twice, which is a good thing. So I know my limits, and I know what I needed to fix, voltage and whatnot, which is a good thing. So just a little tech thing. I wanted to share that. I'm going to get right into this. I just want to make sure everything is running good. Don't have a max load going. It's staying pretty cool. Thermal status is good. We're at 90 degrees. Hey, I'm good with that. Let's play this damn game. Let's do this. Hope everybody's having a fantastic Saturday. And if you have not been following all of my previous streams on playing this walkthrough, playthrough, whatever the hell you want to call it, you can catch all of them on my YouTube channel as well on Twitch until they delete them. But if you need those links, they are on my channel for Twitch and the Twitter as well. So, with that being said, let's move forward. I hope you are caught up and know where we are in the game. So, I'm a little excited. And
take a look at this. Well, well. Now here's a fine haul.
Well, well. Why not?
Scout ship setting sail.
Children's clothes. More odd junk, huh?
A pendant? Nothing of any worth to me.
Anyways, so we're gonna move forward. I think I need to change up this rotation.
Fighting is scary, but okay.
If I'm in this 100%.
Actually, I like rope riding.
Watch, and I'll show you my Rangetsu style.
Anyways, so I'm gonna try and push the machine a little bit harder. Everything seems to be running pretty well.
Eleanor, what's your game here?
The mother and daughter, you mean? That's on me. I'll search for them myself.
I don't care about that.
Well, what then?
Why are you actively helping us decipher the book, when we're using it to thwart the Abbey's plans?
You think I might be deliberately misleading you? Laying a trap of some sort for you all?
Are you?
I think you're a lot of things, Demon. But foolish is not one of them. I want to know the truth. I want to know what Lord Artorias is trying to accomplish. And there's something happening in the world right now. I want to know what it is. Unfortunately, little old Eleanor has never been deemed trustworthy enough to be given such information. So, my only option is to find out for myself.
You've got the soul searching down at least.
The Abbey and your band of rogues follow two different paths. but something tells me either will lead me to the same destination.
And so you don't see any need to lie to us?
Exactly.
And what'll you do if those truths don't line up cleanly with what you believe?
I'm not sure yet.
As honest an answer as any. Either way, it looks like you'll be working with us for the near future.
Yes, for now.
Hey, could I ask you something?
What is it?
About the Therians. I've heard you call yourself a Therian before. Is there any particular insight you have about them?
No, none. Artorias said I was one, that's all.
And that doesn't bother you?
Does it bother you?
Nope, not at all. If you're not worried, then neither am I.
I'm surrounded by freaks. But was that truly the reason Ceres chose me?
Velvet keeps picking on Madame Eleanor. They're total opposites, so I know they're just gonna clash sometimes, but Velvet takes it too far!
You really think they're totally opposite?
If Madame Eleanor is a white lily, then Velvet is a black rose. If Madame Eleanor is a soaring Pegasus, then Velvet is a wolf in the shadows. If Madame Eleanor is a plate of spaghetti carbonara, Velvet is squidding noodles with seaweed.
I don't follow you completely, but I think I get the point.
I'm sure you understand. The two have nothing at all in common. And since they don't share anything in common, some fighting now and then just can't be helped.
Well, they both have beautiful hair.
Okay, but we're talking a noble exorcist and an aloof demon.
Eleanor sometimes treats you coldly. And Velvet has helped me more times than I can count.
Madame Eleanor gives herself fully to the salvation of others, but Velvet is bent solely on revenge.
That means they're both motivated by thoughts of others.
How is the cheerful and talkative Madame Eleanor at all the same as the brooding, taciturn Velvet?
Both of them talk to me when it's just the two of us together.
You're just trying to be contrary.
I'm only telling you what I've experienced.
Actually, I feel that Madame Eleanor isn't really reaching out to me.
It's all right if Eleanor doesn't want to talk to you. I'm here for you, Bienfu. You aren't alone.
That just makes me feel lonelier. Bien.
You two are opposites yourselves.
Huh?
On to battle!
Crash through!
Here it goes! No escape! I'm recursion!
I will finish your You wronged me! Here's your justice! Find an order!
I need to be careful not to
No mercy! You thought I'd stop there? Annihilating? Crash! Clear off! Cross the lever! Take that! Devour! Crash through! Here it comes! It looks like no one is injured. Don't waste my time. Devour! Woman cycle! Crash through! Finish! Break through! Here!
Hey, is everyone all right?
This rocky shore just keeps going. Just don't step on any sea slugs, okay?
Why not? What's the big deal?
It's just that it isn't pretty. Their insides squish everywhere.
Yikes. That sounds pretty traumatizing.
Then again, if you pickle their innards, it makes for a great snack.
You eat them?
Oh, don't be a baby. You've had worse.
Forget the sea slugs. Try not to step on the coral.
Good point. Coral is alive and needs our protection.
Or maybe it's because some of it can be sold for jewelry.
I didn't mean either of those reasons. Although Manon appears similar to Maclear Beach, it was formed by a completely different process.
Now that you mention it, this area is covered by rocks.
Maclear is just your average seashore. But Manon here was made by the slow corrosion of seaside caves.
They were worn away by the waves?
That too. But mainly, it was the handiwork of a rock-eating species of coral, known as ravening table coral. Stay in contact long enough...
Ah, so that's why it tingles every time I touch the coral.
Why didn't you warn us earlier?
Not bad. guard! Twin whip! Take that! Devour! Hurricane! See this? Outrage! Simmer! Black sword! Triple! Twin whip! Take that! Devour!
Shooting star!
Moonlight cycle!
Hurricane! Shooting star!
Triple! Finish! Triple! Twin whip! Coiling serpent! Twin whip! Coiling
Killing flash! When I'm this close, I won't miss! Form zero! Thunder! Air finish! Hurricane! Victory is ours.
Let's get started!
Form two! Form two! Hold up! Disruption!
Come on, really?
I'm done. Anything else need?
Are we ready for this?
See this? See this? Hurricane! See this? Shooting star!
No mercy! Wounds that won't heal! Caught in the flesh! Lethal pay!
Form two! Deception!
No escape! Moonlight cycle! Take that! Devour!
Form two!
Moonlight cycle! You won't get away! Thunder blade!
Caught you!
Got you! There!
Armor
Coiling
crusher!
serpent! Blade tear through!
Deception!
Blade tear
Form
through!
two!
Gotcha! Twin whip! Triple! Moonlight cycle!
Shooting star!
One! Got you!
Stop! Deception!
Deception!
Form two!
Moonlight cycle! You won't get away! Thunder blade! No mercy! Wounds that won't heal! Caught in the flesh! Lethal pay! Got you!
Caught you! Form two! Deception! One! Painful defeat. I'm in your debt. Shooting star! Deception!
Crash through!
Form two!
Devour! Moonlight cycle! You won't get away! Thunder blade! Moonlight cycle! Got you! Coiling serpent! There! Got you!
Hurricane, hold up!
Whew. I thought we were done for.
Hurricane! Do this! Hurricane! No escape!
I still need a lot of training.
Fluffy said, have you been taking care of that rhino stag roast like a good boy?
Of course. I make sure to feed it every night before I go to sleep, since it's nocturnal.
How long are you going to keep on calling it a rhino stag roast?
I don't know. It's a new kind of beetle, so it's gonna be hard to tell if it's really a rhino or a stag. You're asking a lot of questions. Bienfu, do you like bugs?
Duh! I love rhinoceros and stag beetles both! What guy doesn't find them fascinating?
Right? So which kind of beetle do you think it is? Rhino or stag?
Oh, that's a tough question. But guess what? Miss Mogulu taught me a surefire way to tell.
I didn't know there was a way to tell.
Yeah, but if I do it, you gotta name it after me, alright? Come on! What guy doesn't wish he had a cool bug named after himself, right? And besides, Miss Mogulu told me that this technique is so good that it's only fair to have a bug named after you in return. So what do you say, man to man? Come on, let's live the dream!
Oh, all right. How can I say no to that? Besides, we all did work together to capture it anyway.
Yay! Thanks, Laffy-set. All right, show me the bug, and I'll tell you what it is. Miss Mogulu says you need to open up its outer wings and get a good whiff of the thin underwings.
I'm pretty sure I remember rhinoceros and stag beetles smelling really nasty under their wings.
Is it really that bad?
Why not find out for yourself?
No thanks. I think I'll pass.
Maybe you shouldn't do this after all, Bienfu.
You probably just want to hog the name all to yourself. Well, too bad! A real man never goes back on his word. If it packs a mean punch, then it's a rhinoceros beetle. And if it smells really zesty, then it's a stag beetle.
I don't know about this.
Just let him do it, Laffy-set. He's already volunteered.
I can do this! Just you watch! This smell is the most bad thing that ever batted it!
Whoa! He fainted with his eyes still open! Hey! Wake up! Wake up, Bienfu!
Miss Mogulu, as soon as I smelled it, my nose literally exploded.
He looks like he's having a bad dream.
Don't waste my time.
I can't even call that a...
be on guard!
Jade Way! Hurricane!
No escape! Here it comes! Burning Moon! Here it comes! Here! Spyro! Hail! I did it! Here! Burning Moon! Here! This fight is over!
Take a look. Scout.
I challenge you! Take that! Devour! My cycle! Finish! Awesome Auburn! Rock Swallow! My cycle! Crash through! Take that! Devour! My cycle! Finish! Rocket Dragon! Serpent! My cycle!
I'll stop you!
Take that! Devour! My cycle!
Did you see that? I beat...
Right then! Let's finish this! You won't get away!
Jade Way! No escape! For four!
How about it, Laffy said? Picking up on anything?
Yeah, in the direction of the temple. The feeling's getting stronger now.
With my little eyes, a kiddo who's spying at my bewitching waist.
Oh, sorry. I just couldn't help it. What are those books anyway?
Oh, that's a great question. Since you asked, I'll reveal the secrets of my tomes just for you.
On the right, I've got my household ledger in the back, and my magic encyclopedia in the front. That one I mostly use for oil blotting paper.
What's oil blotting paper?
It's a girl thing. The two on the left are my heavy book, which I use for flower pressings, and then my super pop-up book.
A super pop-up book?
When you open it, it pops out with the force of a raging river! When an enemy has me cornered, I can just open it up facing a nearby wall and pop! Instant getaway! The only downside is that it's a real pain to try to get closed again, so I haven't used it in years.
What about the book right in front?
That's actually layer cake.
Whoa, really?
Seared into its batter are precious bits of knowledge. Eating it is just as good for your brain as it is for your stomach.
Wow! I had no idea that was possible.
He's taking this so seriously, I almost feel bad.
All of your books are so interesting, Moggy Lou. That's really cool.
There's no end to your curiosity, is there? What do you say? Want to take a closer look?
Boy, would I.
If you really do, then say, Moggy Lou, I want to get to know you better.
Moggy Lou, I want to get to know you better.
All right, I accept. I'll reveal to you my most private secrets.
Wow, so that's what's on the other side of these books. I wouldn't have ever guessed that.
What are you doing with Laphicet? He said he wanted to see, so I'm showing him. You have no right to stand in the way of his desires.
It's my job to protect him as his vessel, especially from someone so wicked as yourself. Also, what you're doing runs contrary to public decency.
Witches aren't supposed to be decent.
These bindings with the locks on them. This style used to be really popular during the Meliodas dynasty.
Now that I know you're such a bad influence for him, I'll be keeping a closer eye on you.
If you can't learn to take it easy, nobody's ever gonna want to marry you, you know.
Like you're a shining example of marriage material yourself.
Hey, Moggy Lou, could you turn them over one more time? I want to see how the book's attached to your belt.
Yeah, sure.
Hey, Moggy Lou, I was wondering about that book you have on your waist. The one you called your heavy book, for flower pressings.
Your curiosity truly knows no bounds, does it, kiddo? Okay, nobody else knows this, but since you're so interested, I'd hate to leave you hanging. My heavy book, the one I use for flower pressings, is none other than a collection of Bienfu's poetry.
Bienfu likes to write poems?
Yep. You'd never guess it, but he's actually just about the best Moloch poet around. Some people even call him the Great Norman Poet. Here, I'll read you my favorite one. If there is something unimportant happening to the east, I'm made to go there and back. If there is something unimportant happening to the west, I'm made to go there and back. I can never rest nor be at peace. Every day my life is a living hell.
That's heavy stuff.
Isn't it? That's what makes it so good for pressing flowers. It's so wonderfully, oppressively heavy.
Moggy Lou, your face has gone all sinister looking.
What's this?
A demon!
The demon we heard about? Sounds like it's having fun.
Then we'll use this distraction.
Wow, look outside! It's the ocean!
This was a place of worship for Amenoch, the Water Empyrean. The ancients built this sanctuary underwater for the same reason that Eumasia's temples were built underground.
But building this underwater couldn't have been easy.
Aye. With the Earth temples, all they had to do was keep digging. Here, they had water to contend with.
How did they do it? You can't split the sea like you can a log.
They started by stacking giant stone blocks in the shallows, creating an enclosed space. Then they drained the water and expanded the enclosure. Once they had done that enough times and secured enough dry space, they were able to dig into the sea floor.
It's mind-boggling, isn't it?
The humans believed that by going through such great hardships to build these temples, they could show the depth of their devotion.
Additionally, current research suggests the site of this temple once sat on the seacoast.
What? Are you saying I'm wrong?
No, I'm only reporting what I've read in academic journals.
How would coastal ruins sink into the ocean?
When the Empyreans began their slumber, the land shifted, and this temple was swallowed by the sea. Scholars were able to prove that the sand and the heavy stones formed an airtight seal around the structure. Later, people carved an undersea tunnel to connect to the temple, bringing it to its current state.
Now that you mention it, I think I read that book too. Revised Theories on Ancient Architecture, right?
That's the one. Have you read it, Aizen?
No, I only read the first edition.
The problem with the stone enclosure theory is that each time you expand the enclosure, the innermost stones have to be carried out. Once that was pointed out as being too inefficient, alternate theories were developed. The revised edition has a number of competing theories. I highly recommend reading it.
I will then.
So, wait, was that a complete rebuttal of Aizen's explanation?
That was not my intention.
It's okay. Archaeology is a continuous process of asking new questions and making new discoveries. Prevailing theories change all the time.
What's it matter anyway? Let's just get going.
Here I come!
See this? For four!
Is that all you could
You won't get any pity.
I'm ready for this.
No escape!
Come on, really? There's no Empyrean here, right?
If you're worried about it, why not flip that coin of his? Heads, no Empyrean. Tails, Empyrean Central.
But it always comes up tails.
Like I said before, these temples are nothing more than places of worship built by human hands. The current religion started when humans, fearful of natural forces, began to worship four gods they called the Empyreans. If you're concerned about whether or not one is sleeping in these ruins, just remember that their very existence is only legend.
Be that as it may, Inominat certainly exists.
Aye. But I've never heard a single story of anyone actually seeing an Empyrean. Inominat must be a special case then.
Must be.
I suppose so. If there were 4 more like him, and they were all trying to stop us, we'd be sunk.
I can't disagree.
On to battle!
Come on, really? Well, it wiped out the security for us, but...
Well, look at that. Wolfie's got the crest of Aminoch. The same pendant worn by priestesses.
Then that makes this demon...
Yeah, she must be the missing mother, Mahina.
Can't be... Don't just stand there. It's gonna eat you.
I know that. But you won't get away.
No mercy! Wounds that won't heal.
Hurricane! No escape! Double haze!
To think a priestess, beloved by her village, would become a demon.
Eleanor?
She's never going to be the same again. This is the least I can do for her. So says reason.
Huh? That feeling!
Damn!
Let the demon be. We don't need it.
Well, that got interesting real fast. Yeah. I think that's where I'm going to stop for now before I just move on to yeah. So before I explore the temple even more, you know, it's like previous Tales games. You go into the temple, you wander around and collect stuff, you figure out the puzzles, and then you find what you're looking for, pretty much. Pretty straightforward. But that was a good run. I plan to stream probably tomorrow for a bit. So, yeah. Anyways, enjoy the rest of your Saturday. I'm out of here. I'm Archer1503. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow all of my social media stuff, Twitter, Twitch, and YouTube. Thank you again for watching. Take care of each other, and take it easy. I'm out.